let's talk
Alright,
hypothetically.
bro, for me, I feel like she has that in her for Chris Brown, bro. She has that in her.
No, but you're saying
dog in her.
No, but you're saying because
I can't say I'm sacrificing 5 years because of Rihanna. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't say that.
What?
I said I can't say I'm sacrificing 5 years because of Rihanna.
But some man, you think if Beyonce comes to town and says, "Yo, like I'm staying at Hilton, Greenwich," we say
Greenwich. Why didn't you say Edge of Road? That's a Greenwich.
What? Oh, I don't know. I just referred to it because of my head. Yeah. You think Bear Man?
Is there 3 stars?
You think Bear Man say to the missus, "Yeah, the man, quick 5 aside. We're gonna play today." Man, what?
No.
Sasha Fierce. You want to link a Sasha Fierce?
I think that's a mad thing. I'll say to my babes, yo, Beyonce wants you to go link her.
Oh, stop it.
She was like, what? I showed the DMs and that. I say, listen, you better fix up, you know.
But I feel like it's, men.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
No, bless you.
Oh, yeah, we just cut it out.
Just before we start this episode of the podcast, I want to let you lot know that we drop 2 every Friday. Some of you have listened to 1 and are asking me, why is it so short? Bruv, there's 2. Go back to the Spotify feed or Amazon, wherever you get your podcast from, and we drop 2. Yeah? All right, cool. Just thought I'd get that out of the way in the beginning because some people are still onto man about splitting episodes. And like Keith said, the reason why we've been splitting episode is due to capitalism.
You're dumb. Do me a favour. Can you find that video, the Chris Brown one? So we can just play that and then we can just go off that. I think that was an interesting convo that we had just before Keith came here. But
go to a club and then you might see a girl. Like, I don't want to take anybody away from they significant other.
You know why it hurts just a little bit more when your girl have a celebrity crush? Because she can be gone. Like back in the day when your grandma had a celebrity crush and she liked Luther Vandross or Elvis Presley or some shit, they wasn't gonna never see each other. Luther Vandross wasn't gonna send that bitch a telegram or a long written letter or a postcard or nothing like that. They wasn't never gonna have no communication. Nowadays, your girl's celebrity crush can DM her and she is gone like vapor. Your girl can make somebody her crush. She can make Michael B. Jordan her crush, Chris Brown her crush, and all they gotta do is see it if they're tagged in it, and they can say thank you, ma. Boom, in the DMs. Your girl gone like yesterday. That bitch gone. That's why it hurt worse when girls have celebrity crushes, cause Megan Good ain't thinking about me. My men celebrity crushes ain't getting, man, look, it ain't happening. Beyonce ain't thinking about me, but Chris Brown will smash your Michael B. Jordan smash. Trey Songz will fly your bitch out and derail your bitch and you ain't gonna never see her again. I'm just saying.
brother, I commented on that same post.
I said,
charge to the game, so is life, bro.
No, bro,
there's nothing you can do about it,
but the point I was trying to make is,
No, but Tazer was trying to back it, because I was trying to say that it is what it is, isn't it? But Tazer trying to say, not that Tazer was backing my man, but he was saying he can see the standard. I'm like, yeah, but Taze, you're living that privilege also.
No, I'm not saying it's a privilege. What I'm saying is...
No, but I'm saying, but you're living within that privilege.
No, bro.
Because, brother,
no,
it's easier for you to get girls than other dudes.
Bro, listen, your girlfriend should not be DMing Chris Brown.
Facts.
Exactly.
And if she is and he takes her, he's done me a favour.
Just what I'm saying. Like, that's how you got to look at it.
That's what I've said. I said
no, but it's not about charging. Because if I'm 5 years in with my girl, and all of a sudden Chris Brown's in town and you DM him, this 5 years you're taking the piss.
Poppin', she keep it on and poppin'.
And the problem is, the game is the game,
Exactly.
But we don't make the rules.
Exactly.
Yeah? Okay. So,
we just play the rules.
Okay. So what happens when it's known that you were the girl that went with Chris Brown? You can't be mad when other guys don't want to check for you no more.
Exactly, but that's my point.
So make your decision. You got to decide wisely.
There's a double standard, but it affects people differently. So Chris Brown can reach out to a girl and get her very easily. But number one, he's not going to more than that. He's not going to really value you like that, as in take it seriously. So it's going to be a one night thing. Cool.
He might. I don't know.
I doubt it.
But I'm saying Chris Brown's not looking at her and be like, you're Tazer, so I don't want to deal with you.
No, I'm not that.
I can't wife for you.
No, not that. Brother, this is one stop on his leg.
Yeah.
So you're Birmingham tonight.
Yeah.
I'm going London tomorrow. I'm
So
going
if,
Mali in 2 days'
so
time.
if my girl is okay with that,
That's my point.
I'm fuming because I'm like, I wish I saw that in you from the beginning. I wouldn't have stayed 5 years.
But she didn't meet Chris Brown.
I mean, it is what it is, man.
All right, so let me get this straight. So all right, let's talk
You
hypothetically.
see, bro, for me, I feel like she has that in her for Chris Brown, bro. She has that in her.
No, but you're saying
dog in her.
No, but you're saying man's like,
Because I can't say I'm sacrificing 5 years because of Rihanna. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't say that.
What?
I said I can't say I'm sacrificing 5 years because of Rihanna.
But some man, you think if Beyonce comes to town and says, "Yo, like I'm staying at Hilton, Greenwich," we
What's
say
it, Greenwich? Why didn't you say Edge Road? What's it, Greenwich?
what? Oh, I don't know. I just referred to it because of my head. Yeah. You think Bear Man?
Is there 3 stars?
You think Bear Man say to the missus, "Yeah, the man, quick 5 aside. We're gonna play today." Man, what?
No.
Sasha Fierce, you want to link a Sasha Fierce?
I think that's a mad thing. I'll say to my babes, yo, Beyonce wants you to go link her,
Oh,
you know?
stop it.
She was like, what? I showed the DMs and that. I say, listen, you better fix up, you know?
But I feel like men are different. It's different for men because certain men are doing that with Lucy from, you know what I mean, from accounting at work.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
From
Bro,
co-op.
they will leave the missus
That's what I'm
or they
saying.
will, you know what I mean, they will go on a wild night out with Lucy from accounting. So, you know, let Rihanna come into town, bro. Them men are packing a bag.
Yeah.
They're telling the missus, I'm going to the hotel with Rihanna.
Yeah,
It is what it is. You're either coming or not.
I don't know. There's okay. If it's a thing where it's like I know that's like my girl's like mad crush, and she sees him and it's just like she wants to spend time with him.
You mean spend time?
Don't justify that.
Like
I
she
don't
wants
know
to
where
go
you're
for
going
dinner
with
and
that.
just chill with him.
I don't like the trajectory.
Dinner with Chris
I don't
Brown.
Like,
I'm just saying, imagine- no, but
James,
imagine-
I don't like the trajectory of what
No,
you're saying.
but I'm
'cause
just
you're
saying.
trying to normalize this.
No, I'm not trying to normalize it. But let's just say like your girl has the opportunity to sit down with someone that
Am I coming too?
I mean, would you go though? You wouldn't go. You're not going.
Neither is she.
I might.
Who is he, bro?
Okay,
Aristotle,
okay,
bro.
okay,
She
so what-
wants to
okay,
sit
I
down.
rate Chris Brown
Okay,
too.
let me ask you a more realistic one. Yeah.
Your miss will pay a bag for the meet and greet
Yeah,
with Chris
yeah,
Brown
yeah.
and she's out there.
Yeah. Would you be alright if your girl paid a bag for meet and greet?
What's her finances saying?
She's got to pee.
Oh, no problem.
No, I'm talking about the meet and greet. You know what I mean? The one where he's squeezing it up. That meet and
See what I'm
greet.
saying?
No, hey, sign this. No, the Chris Brown meet and
Have
greet.
you ever seen the meet and greet with Chris Brown and Trey Songz? You've seen the
Aye,
picture.
That is bloody. Wait, he's standing.
So there's one buff thing, yeah, and Chris Brown's hugging her, yeah. Let's look at the cameraman's like, and Trey Songz is there as well, and then like, there's one dead thing, yeah. Trey Songz is hugging her. Chris Brown is in the corner. Chris Brown's like,
But say she ain't put it on this.
Hey,
Chris Brown said,
Yeah,
no.
but have you seen the pictures from the meet and greet that Chris Brown does?
Yeah.
Where he's all. That's
Battering.
why when I say the meet and greet Chris Brown does.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
he's
Google-
whining them, jumping on his
type in
back.
Chris
Like, it's
Brown
proper
meet
like.
and greet, bro. Squeeze up everything.
Is it?
But that's what she
Yeah,
want.
it's a bag.
But that's what they want though. But let me get a bag's worth, man.
Yeah, it's a bag.
I wouldn't pay for meet and greet. There's no artist that would pay meet and greet.
Nah.
I'm not going backstage, man. Like
no, for
even
Ghana,
though-
no.
For who?
For Ghana.
For Ghana. Meet and greet for Ghana. What's going on there?
Ghana
Nah, gee. Apparently he didn't. His lawyers come out and put
Oh.
no, seriously, his lawyers come out and put out another statement to basically say, yo,
No, he didn't say, no.
Yeah?
No.
What do you mean
I've
no?
seen the statement. You did tell, but it wasn't basically, the lawyer, I saw the statement. The lawyer said that his statement, what he
doesn't
said,
affect
doesn't affect
Young
you.
Thug's case.
But you did say that YSL was a gang.
Oh, so we're standing on that.
That's what he said.
So I'm saying, so that's his stripes are gone because he said YSL's a gang.
But
We're all aware YSL's a gang, by the way.
it's a record label though.
It isn't. I see.
And also you're forgetting, you're forgetting as well. That's like me, for example. That's like 3 shots keeping up with badness here. Police arrest man. I know what we are in it, but if they've got that's like Keith being free, they arrest me. You're in jail. They're trying to pin this on Tazer, Mr. Faded, Mr. Slow Jam.
Yeah.
He's the guy we want. Then for me to get out, I say, yeah, 3 shots of the gang, you know. Think about it. I didn't have to say that. I could have just been like, I'm unaware of that, madam. I mean, to me, some things might happen, but as far as I'm concerned, YSL were a record label, and that's all I know.
said this, I think, with the last episode we did when we spoke about it, right? I was like, there's 300 people that are ready to tell on Young Thug. At what point do we decide that this nigga is bad vibes, bro? 300 people. We need to tell on
No,
you.
I hear you. 300 people or 100 be whatever, but it shouldn't be you.
Yeah, shouldn't be his man.
It shouldn't be. Shouldn't
You
be
see the other Don, though, the YSL Woody.
What's his
YSL
YFM?
Woody or something like that.
Woody is bro.
He's
Woody.
been an
Tell on
informant.
them niggas.
He's been an informant for 11 years.
Oh, serious?
Yeah. He's been an informant for 11 years, bro. He's not no newbie to this, bro.
11 years,
but they
85
should-
bags a week, 85 bags a year. How they pay them?
Yeah, but his thing must be thing though. His spot must be blown up because how can they leak that? His life, like he's in trouble now.
Yeah, I put that
His
on.
life is definitely threatened.
I put that on the. I think I put that on academic page, and I said that I can't lie. I think there's a bigger thing going on here. That like the police are on the vibe of we want you arrested
Or dead.
because there's no reason why
Put that out.
you can be putting that out, bro. Like, how are you leaking brother? 3 hours. He done a podcast, bro.
Bro,
he was in the studio for. I mean, he was in the thing for 3 hours, but he's sitting there, no lawyer, telling them
Just
everything.
It says YSL Woody snitching to detectives and telling them about Young Thug wanting to get someone killed, and even tells the detective he'll get him on FaceTime to prove it. Brother, that's mad.
And then someone, have you seen the post where he's talking about he's a real one in the petrol station? Someone said, bro, man's wearing the same clothes.
After you recorded a 3-hour podcast, you know. Hey, but yeah, this is the post. Oh shit!
Even Gunner was getting it. You see when he went to the mall in Atlanta, Lennox, and the man pulled up on him like, you're a snitch. And he had bodyguards. He had to get out of there.
Yeah, I said it's long for him. That's what I'm saying. Everyone's thinking about artist unfollowing him. I said, listen, it's gonna be long for the guy. He's gonna have to start moving like 6ix9ine, security all the time. He can definitely do his thing, like continue performing and stuff. But for the man them who
Yeah, but even performing will be techie, bro. Because even like, remember, in and out of the venue, like, you're going to have security all the time.
that's the life he chose. See what I'm saying? Well, I wouldn't say he chose it, but that's the consequences of what he's done.
I'm just happy the house of cards is falling for all of these gangster types of people, bro. That spend all their time intimidating regular people. You look at the Young Thugs, you know, this whole snitch thing is falling apart for people because, one, a lot of it is just based on fear. I mean, people being afraid and this. It's getting to that point now where people are realizing that the more people tell, the more these people are afraid of doing what they do. You know what I mean? Because literally, all these men, when we break it all down, Gunner's whatever, this dude is whatever. Young Thug is out there killing people, bro. That's the be all and end all. You know what I mean? I've seen people put up, you know what I mean, posts of like, damn, how can they do this to this dude or whatever? I'm like, hello, the man kills people. Like, at what point do we acknowledge that man has people killed?
Yeah,
At what point, and for me, like, at what point do we acknowledge that? I'm like, cool. Like I said, for those people within the room, like him being upset and this, I was like, I'm saying regular civilians, accountants online talking about my man, like, can't believe this. I'm like, why can't you believe that a man that kills people is on trial or somebody that has people killed, essentially? I genuinely don't understand.
That's another thing that bugs me about online. Yeah, you see it happen a lot in like sports. Yeah, where someone will talk about something that they haven't experienced or indulged in, and it's just like, how can you speak with so much vim about something you have no idea about? Like, you can speculate like what you think you would do if you were in that scenario, but you've never been that guy. So how can you speak on it? I don't understand how people can just speak with so much vim.
Yeah, but of course people are going to speak on film because it's hypothetically and you're speaking from the outside in.
Yeah, but
if a man says to you, 25 years in jail, or just tell us who done it, most of the people in the comments are telling on that person, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My thing is, if, for example, if you're involved heavily in something, if 3 of us go on a bank move, like a bank job, we do armed robbery, you get court tased, brother, I beg you keep quiet because you knew what it was before. Whereas if you don't know and police arrest you because of something I've done, it's for me to come forward. But if you do snitch, I can't be mad. Do you know what I'm saying? But people don't look at it like, I don't know, man. People just talk.
So it's the honor thing that people look at, right? You know what I mean? Why do
Honor
you
amongst thieves.
Why do you expect honor from somebody who's willing to just hurt, you know what I mean, innocent people for no reason? Why do you expect a certain level of honor from that person? That is a person with no morals, you know what I mean? Like, that person has flexible morals. And this is the problem with these people, you know, this whole honor amongst thieves. I'm a thief. You know what I mean? I steal and I lie for a living.
Okay, can I put my hand up though? How does that translate when it comes to cheating though? Because you saw the video where the woman was like, oh, my husband said he wouldn't deal with a man who's cheated before.
Absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. My husband said he wouldn't do business with a man that cheats because it shows your business practice. But most of the world, them man at the top, them powerful brothers who own most of the world.
That nigga been cheating.
They've been cheating since 1923, bro. They're on their 15th heart operation, bro. Them man 107 years old, bro.
Hey.
What?
That selective morality thing 100%. Is too funny,
and this is that's my thing with all of this. You know what I mean? People are selective with the morality. People are okay with people doing harm to,
but Keith,
innocent people.
But
let these people tell, oh my God, no honor.
But Keith, I don't think all the people involved are innocent. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some people are innocent, but I feel like a lot of the people.
What's innocent though? Because technically, Gunner's
no.
not innocent.
When I say like, I'm
because you know when you go to America, yeah, it's weird. Like, and that sounds mad, but I don't really feel like I'm in danger in America because I'm not involved in anything. You can see it. It's like if you're not involved, man will leave you alone.
Bad civilians get got.
No, I'm saying, yeah, but if your civilians maybe living within an area or like a hood or whatever, cool. But generally speaking, for example, in London, you could be in the wrong rave or a man could come up to you and say, what are you saying? Whereas in America, like, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but, and even speak to Daps and whatever, like, there is a lot of that. If you're involved, it's very dangerous for you. If you're not involved, then man don't really care about you because it's like, you're not involved. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying, obviously, there are casualties of war, there are innocent people, but I feel like a lot of the people, what's that? Oh, sorry. A lot of the people involved are people involved. But my thing is, the problem I feel like is, if you're releasing footage of people snitching, a lot of people are going to stop telling. Because how are these videos all getting leaked, bro? It's not safe, because I can snitch on you now. Police tell me I'm going to be safe. Next minute, academics is posting my video, bro.
Yeah, rage.
Brother, so I'm at home, I'm on the way, I'm on the freeway, my phone's ringing off.
Because you snitched under the guise that you'd be protected. Not that it's gonna be flipping on DJ Academics' his flipping page. Like that's Bobby, he's not safe.
And Academics is and doing cheeky captions as well.
But my
man
thing
said, YF Woody, should he get an Oscar? I said,
because I thought it was a skit at first. I was like, how they got like 4 minutes worth of footage of man snitching? Like, brother, the video is it's a 3 hour.
It's 3 hours, bro.
The video's gone viral on Twitter. It's about 4 or 5 minutes long.
That's just crazy. But again, for me, it just goes back to people would sooner post videos of people telling than people committing crime or hurting people. And that's my thing. I just don't understand the fascination with kind of protecting those kind of people. And again, when it goes to morality, honor or where people or whatever, we go back to the mafia, bro. You look at them, people were telling. People with 40 bodies under their name. When they hear death penalty, man was like, yo, hey, yo, you know what I mean? About that, you know what I mean? The man said Al Capone. You want to hear about Al? This is it. Griselda Blanco's hitman. How do you think she ended up in jail, bro? This brother had killed 30, 40 people for her.
Yeah.
Who told on it? Like, who was one of the biggest witnesses on the case? It was him. So it's literally like, I don't understand why people think just because somebody's willing to do X, Y, Z, they're willing to not tell, or if it makes them anything. Bro, survival. That's what these people are about. Survival.
If you ain't
Most
built
of
for
these
it,
people are weasels. That's how they end up living the life they live, because they're weasels.
At the end of the day, if you're not built for that lifestyle, just leave it alone.
Bro, who is that? But who is built for prison forever? Not many people.
No, not
and
forever.
That's what they all tell.
No, but I feel like I feel like the old school, although there were snitches back in the
Bro,
day.
a lot of them.
No, they were, but I feel like there was more men back in the day that would just hold
No, bro, and the thing is, it's not even about morality. When it comes to not snitching, and that's another thing people need to stop making it seem like these people are stand-up guys. Most men know, if I tell I just can't go back to where I come from, I have no choice. I'm not telling because, hey, I'm a stand-up guy and I have morals. No, if I tell, I can't go back to the ends. I'm fried. Let's think about it. Most men don't tell, not because of some, honor code that they have. A lot of these men are weasels, the bottom of the barrel, but they just know if they snitch or if they talk, they can't go back to the ends. Your life as you know it is done. You see what I mean? You can't.
Yeah, but whatever reason you don't snitch, you're still not snitching. My thing is, at the end of the day.
But we've spoken, it's like what we say about men that don't cheat. You know what I mean? And like, I don't cheat. But like, you don't get jigs. So, you know what I mean? That's not something honorable. You know what I mean? There's no honor. It's like a power. People talk, well, if I was in power, I would never do this. We will never know, because you will never be in that position.
No, but remember, I hear what you're saying, but cheating, you can cheat. You might not be with the level of chick you want, but you could cheat. You can go to a cheeky Yates, or whatever, and pick up a bird there. You can cheat if you want.
Wait, why is it got to be bird? Because it's Yates.
Because that's mostly
No, but why is it bird though? You didn't say girl, woman,
No, but
chick,
you know, you
ting.
pick up-
I said
you
bird.
I didn't even think
Man
about
said
that.
slug
you
and
know?
lettuce.
Drink a pint, you know.
That's what I'm
Yo.
saying. But anyone can cheat. But my thing is, I hear what you're saying, Keith. But when it comes to snitching, I feel like this new gen now, like, yeah.
In the words of Charleston White, we need more of these kids snitching, bro. So all these men could be terrified of abusing the community. We out here protecting man that sell drugs to the community, man that ruin the communities they live in. You know what I mean? I've seen man talk about, he was rebuilding the community, he was doing this. Yeah, after he finished all of, finished everyone in the hood with the drugs. It's not, and the craziest thing is like, these men aren't saying, hey, we're taking these drugs to go sell them to white people in the middle of God knows where. No. These men are flooding the areas they live in with drugs, taking those money to go, hacks at.
And do you know why it's selective morality as well? Because when the party's booming and the juice is running, girls are quick to pick up their cup and say, yo,
100%.
let me get a... You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
How do you think this table got paid for?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got 100 bottles in the sky. How do you think
They're
they got
quick
there?
to call man thieves. They're quick to call man this and that. But them trips to Dubai, how
Brother.
were they funded?
Aye, see the
Thievery.
so you see the funny story that I was going to share. It goes off the back of Keith sent me a video earlier of Joe Budden pod, but just the first part of what I watched. Yeah, where she was talking. Joe Budden admits that he's signed up to a few girls' OnlyFans account. Yeah, and he goes, "There's one girl here that put on something like." But I said he already had the lube, everything in hand. Yeah, and the girl said something. Do you want to see something wet? Or whatever, as a caption, but you got to pay to unlock the video.
Paid for the
I
video.
think it's like $20. You paid for the video.
Got the meat
Brother,
out. And
He's got his meat out, The girl's just pouring water on her feet for about 4 minutes. Just a foot shot.
Then said he'd messaged her.
Never again. Hey, but it got me thinking, yeah, that there's some girls, like my brethren is, obviously I'm not going to say her name, but she shows me certain antics that a couple of women are keeping up with nowadays, isn't it? Yeah, and she's like, obviously the general consensus is that a lot of these girls who date these guys with peas, they're having sex with them. But she's like, that's not the case no more. A lot of these guys just want pretty women around them. So a lot of these girls have kind of clocked how to kind of navigate it where they get paid to join them for dinners and drinks, but they don't necessarily go back to the hotel with them. But obviously, it gets a bit lonely if she's by herself. So what happens is they give the blueprint to the brethren or a girl that seems like she knows what time it is. Yeah.
then they'll go
and then they go together. So there's two now. So it's like, this guy's going to Tape or Libertine. He wants us to join him and have a good time. Just basically, this is obviously...
It's safe as well if the two of them as well, no?
Yeah, but this is figuratively speaking, like just cup everyone's balls kind of things. Just be friendly kind of thing.
Cup everyone's balls?
Yeah, as in just be friendly with the man.
Oh, I thought you meant literally walk into the club.
Well, obviously, there's always that one girl that comes, gets bare excited and fucks one of them and just fucks it up for all of them. It's like, yo, we didn't come here to fuck. This one's got excited and she decided to beat you. Like, let's say me and Keith have a setup where these girls just come and they just literally just come round, look pretty, vibes, whatever, and me and Keith go home. As in, we take them home and we go home. But you're thinking, it's a beating thing kind of thing. So now the girls don't want to invite us out no more because it's like, Marv's too hungry, man. He's always trying to beat the girls that are around. You see what I'm saying? So some girls do that.
Number one, why has it got to be me? But continue with your story.
No, I'm just saying. Because you're looking at me.
I'm just saying. The narrative for people's ears.
So imagine, one of my brethrens, she's got a setup with her brethrens, They know they are the girls that get the phone call when these set of guys want to go out on their cheating night out. You know that them type of nights, They call these girls, bring your friends, and obviously by saying bring your friends, bring who knows what time it is. Yeah?
But what time is it?
You come in, you're having a good time, there's no snapping, obviously juice is here. There's a certain way you carry yourself when you're in that space, you know what I mean? Bring those girls around. So the girls are like, she said she felt a bit friendly, she shouted one of her new friends who she's met out and about, and it looks like she can carry herself well, whatever, cool. Anyway, they've gone out now, had a good time, whatever. This girl's decided to fast herself and go back to the hotel with one of the guys. Obviously, he's done his thing, but the guy she's gone back with is not...
Not a main guy.
He's the bench warmer.
He's an affiliate. Man's an Amazon affiliate seller,
You see what I'm saying?
He didn't even get Jeff Bezos.
Say she went home with a nigga who's just walking past VIP at the time.
You see what I'm saying? But he's one of the man them, innit? There's always that one guy that's like, he's still man them. He keeps up, but he's just not the guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, they've decided to go away to a destination, but with their actual girlfriends. this Don has invited that one. Not realising it's not that kind of party. They've got to the dinner. They've seen the gal walk in. Everyone's looking around like, yo, wait.
Why is she here?
We're with our wives, bro. Wives, actual girlfriends, baby mums, and why is this one here? Obviously, she's a bait girl in it, so she's saying hello to everyone. The girls are responding like, oh, hi. The man, them are rattled. Yo, speak up. Who invited this one? Then obviously, she's gone to the brother, I sat down next to him, so they've looked at him like, oh, it's you. Yeah. You ain't rolling with the man them no more. You ain't rolling with the man. What are you doing? And now the man them are panicking because you don't know what she's going to say.
Yeah.
She could turn around and hold everyone ransom, you know?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
So how do you know?
Loose balling,
so,
bro.
how, so,
Loose balling.
so how did you meet Trevor? Well, boy, we were in Mayfair, like, and then obviously he was. Who was there? Okay,
Hey.
you know, because girls will make the quickest mental notes, and you're toast, bro.
It's long. That's why you got to know who you're rolling with.
That's like what's it called again? Is it the best man's holiday, or what's it called again? With
Which one?
the one where the phone is started on the phone,
Oh, and he froze.
and the girls like, look at the phone,
And he froze the phone.
brother. The way the brethren, pow. That's just fuck it, brother.
It is what it is.
Brother,
it is,
because
yeah.
sometimes it's like I'd rather argue about why I threw it on the floor than you actually see what's in the phone.
Because also, you know your friend, innit? Yeah. So if I know that you're bad with confrontation and I see that your girl's sticking it on you, I have to jump in for you. I have to. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, sometimes you got to do it. If it's your brethren, you wouldn't jump in? No. If you know a man's about to get...
But it's a cook.
I'm watching the nigga souffle. Man said,
You're a bad guy.
But
you
it's
know?
nothing to do with me, bro. I'm not getting involved. So,
No, but-
for the girlfriend to say, hey, we getting involved, bro, you idiot.
Yeah,
Nah,
cool,
but
but
talk to me like Mark.
It was for your brethren.
Oh.
That's how you eat, Jack. No, but you did it for your friend, though.
No, I'm not getting it. Because remember, that's going to invite disrespect onto me.
Yeah, for that moment.
Nah, I'm not interested. Because that didn't, from now on, I hate your girlfriend.
Yeah, but you know your boy's
Now
not...
you can't be around me again. I'm not getting involved, bro. Because remember, for example, if I know that your missus, for example, if your missus has confided in me before, or you have as a couple, for me to be a mediator, then I can do that because I've been in this environment before. But for me to try and slip in and say, look, you lot allow it. Who are you talking to, you idiot? Oh, my God.
Okay, you know why
Talk to your boy, Marv.
I agree with Marvin to a certain degree because I've seen a real life situation, something similar. So my boy, he's having, issues with his missus. They're arguing, they're fighting or whatever. So he's left the yard, but he's forgotten his keys in the house, so he can't get back in or whatever. So he won't get back in. She's not letting him in. So he's just stressed. So my next brethren calls the girl. And he's like, yo, you know what I mean? He just literally wants to come in, grab his keys and some stuff and cut out. And she was like, what? So, because you've called me, I'm supposed to give him the keys. Ooh.
Yeah, it's long.
Bro, but you know the situation, Bob, you head would be hot.
That's what I'm saying. And now I'm involved now. As in, you've batted me up. Who are you talking? Because now I'm going to be like, who are you talking to? But I have to remember who it is. I'm like, oh, my...
And she might say something that your boys said to her during pillow talk. You know what I'm saying? I'll shout out, man, after you got a limp dick.
Bro, when women
Hey,
get
now you're
mad,
beefing your boy, you know?
Was it after the you ain't even yours? I said, what?
bro,
Sabrina! Sabrina, let me chat to you quickly, please. What?
I told you when I was in the situation, the girl said to, somebody that was there, she was like, what, like, you know what I mean? The whole thing's going on there and arguing. Other person's tried to jump in and stop it. And she was like your girl don't know, but, you know what I mean? You want to get involved when you haven't even told your girl you've got a ute on the way. And it just went
Well, in front of everyone.
in front of this girl.
No, but remember,
There was 4 people there.
Your girl's not supposed to know that I've taught. Like,
It's not even that. So basically, okay, it's me, the girl that I'm having the issue with.
Yeah.
This person, friend, and he's there with his girl. So
So the other person is his girl.
Yeah. So the other person is his girl. So you know what I mean. So he's tried to interject, and she said to him, like, you ain't, you know what I mean. You haven't even told your girl that you have a kid on the way. So his girls looked at him like, you what?
Oh, yeah.
And the whole house got hella toasty, bro.
Yeah, come on, man. That's hot. Because you're going to be like, rah, your own girl doesn't know, but his girl knows.
The smoke alarm would have gone off. Brother.
Bro,
What?
the whole house
In-
got toasty.
In them scenarios, yeah, you just got to charge it, man.
That's why sometimes you have to mind your business because.
That's what I'm telling you. You just got to mind your business, bro. Because remember, when people are angry, their tongues are loose, bro.
In that scenario,
I'm not
you
involved.
want Chris Brown to walk in and collect your babes, like. Quick distraction, boy.
If you man,
Come and take her down, man.
Have you not seen? There was a clip. Well, it's on a lot of the blogs in America. So there's Neiman, you know Neiman Marcus, the shop.
that rings a bell.
So
man.
it's a high end. It's got high end shop, and then it's got I think it's got the more discount. So it's like a
Department store.
big brand.
Like a Macy's.
Yeah, like that. So so the CEO came out and he was like, basically, the company wants to focus on their. So he was like, basically, 40% of our sales come from 2% of our clients, and that's
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
where you know what I
The
mean.
richer clients.
Yeah, so it's like our richer clients make up the biggest bulk of what we do. And basically, they've had to close down 20 stores of their discount side of things because it's not making money. So he's like, what the business is now going to start doing is focusing on
The high-end stuff.
The high-end stuff. So people, like, when I look, I was like, comprehension is a crazy thing. So I've gone on the blogs and people are like, yeah, he doesn't want black people to shop there. And you know when I read what he said, and I was like, how did we get here?
He
There's
never
still
said
that. There's
Bro.
still that stereotype that black people only shop at this.
Bro,
one
and
shop.
no, but my thing is with black people. I said, and this black people saying this, and I was like, so why do you? So let's say, you know, what I mean, he's saying because people, he said he don't want poor people at his shop, and I was like, no, he said he wants to focus on the richer part. But let's say he did say, hey, we don't want poor people here. Why do those poor people have to be black? You know what I mean? Like the way black people jumped on it, he doesn't want black people. I was like, whoa there, buddy. How did we get here? And why do we want to associate ourselves with that side of things? You know what I mean? Why couldn't there be black people with money in that 2%? No?
That's like the Chris Brown video. This episode might as well be called Chris Brown. You know, where the girl came out and spoke about not getting into the club. I know someone who went there, yeah, and they were like, bro, they turned away at least 800 girls, and they were all buff. He said it was so mad that they're turning away 10 out of 10s to him. So he's like, what's inside? But it just turns out that the people that he let inside were like his brethren.
No, what I'm saying, but the people he turned away, I'm just asking it. Was it 10 out of 10 black things, or was it 10 out of 10 general?
Everyone.
Okay.
Everyone. But what happened is, because it was so busy from early, what happened was they came out and then they just started picking their friends. So like, imagine you come late, you're outside my event, and I'm like, yo, doors are closed, and the security's telling me, yo, you can let in about 20 more people. I come out, I see a sea of people, but then I see Keith with 2, you with 2. I'm gonna pick you, and I'm saying. So it's not that they just let in. No, I pick my brethren, and then we're gonna.
But
go
you know
to
what's
the party.
annoying, yeah? Because the girls said what they said, which is whatever. I don't know what happened. But then she came out and said, it wasn't Chris Brown, whatever. I see bare people in the comments, yeah, they got to her. Chris Brown's management must have paid her. I'm thinking, brother, do you think Chris Brown really cares about paying this girl? Like, as in, like, what? Yo, let me give you £1,000. Brother, the tours are already sold out, bro.
Nah,
Chris
bro.
Brown is still Chris Brown, bro.
You know, people with stuff like that, when they want to run with a story, when they want to run with a narrative, they'll do whatever. I'll never forget one time one girl's made a video, you know what I mean? She was like, yeah, I went to Tazer's event, I had fun, you know what I mean? We had fun, it was vibes or whatever, then we've gone to an after party somewhere else, we did get in. And people like, Tazer won't let you in. I was like, Tazer was like, she just said my shit was lit and she had fun at my thing. How'd you bring me into this?
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, when I was reading the comments and people were saying, I was like, the girl started off by saying, I went to Tazer's thing, got in, it was lit. But because of, you know, when people want to run with a narrative. But I was like, how did this become about my man?
But my thing is, why did you mention Taze in the first place?
No, but with her, she was, I think she was detailing where...
I totally understand that, but remember, with buzzwords,
You gotta be mindful.
you have to be mindful, because at the end of the day, if Taze's thing was lit and this video was to highlight an issue you had somewhere, why are you mentioning my man?
Also, what I don't understand is, if I go to an event, for example, or I host an event, and then everyone says this is the after party, I didn't send you there.
Yeah.
Everyone's just decided this is where we're going. So if you don't get in, it's got nothing to do with me.
Unless you tell people specifically, this is my after party where there's this, that's fine. But literally, it's an after party. It's just like, you know, when there were Brits after parties, there was bare of them, bare of them. You know what I mean? You can't say, well, the Brits is responsible for every after party there is.
Just for those who are listening, yeah, just take into consideration, whenever these artists are in town, there is no such thing as buying a ticket and getting in. There is no priority for anybody. On the night where the celebrities are in there, is who's spending the most money or who's got the connection.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. Once you realise that, you're not going to get as offended. You think I could have gone outside and proud and thought I was getting in? Come on, man.
But I'd even attempt.
Exactly, because we know what time it is. We know what happens.
I'm not going to be outside getting cold, because I don't know Chris Brown.
Nope.
None of his management.
Nope.
They don't know the promoter.
Or anyone around. I don't know the promoter either. So for me, it's like, I'm not going. And in order to get to Chris Brown or get in, you got to get there like 10 p.m.
I heard Chris Brown said he's accepting 50K and he's not doing touching the mic. Have you not noticed?
No,
None of the
100%.
visuals. He's not touching the mic. He's not behind the DJ booth. He's not performing. He's like, I'll take the P and I'm just going to appear. I'll be in there for 20, 30 minutes and I'm busting up.
Chris Brown came to Europe to clean up. Man said I'm going to clean up the babes, the arenas and the money. I ain't been there since what years, bro.
When he came out, I went to the first show that he done in London. And when he came out,
it looked amazing though.
It was cold. He said, fuck, I ain't been here 14 years, man. And the ladies are just going mad. But he's sick. He done a close to 3 hour set.
That's mental.
Yeah, starts off with his like the house music. Then he takes us back on a journey from like 2005 and he does all the bangers up until like 2010, 2011. And he goes into like that early 2010 to 2015. Then he brings it back into like the current and then he goes back to like his hits. But the set is long and his production, he's dancing, he's singing.
You know what's mad, yeah? Remember we done 3 Shots Live? We done Birmingham, Leicester, Bristol.
Manchester.
Man was folded by London, boy.
Back came to brother.
I was ill by the end of it.
On the train back from Bristol to London, us didn't even talk to each other on the train, man. We're on the train. We got off the train. One brother held us up like, "Yo, 3 shots." We're like,
I remember that.
Yeah, it was good, man. Knackered.
No, but you know what it is though.
These brothers doing 3 hour sets every night.
Yeah. But you know,
I'm going raving. No, but I'm going raving in the evening.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, he's probably engaging in some kind of coitus at the end of the night as well. And they did it the free
and the ooh-wees and that. You know what I'm saying? But see, with us here, we didn't know. But we were drinking tequila, bro.
Yeah.
A bottle a day.
He's definitely drinking as well, though.
I think for him, he's.
Nah, if he's smart, I don't think he should be.
Them man, bro,
smart,
like that would finish you.
Yeah,
with him, bro,
if he's smart, I think he's going. He's probably doing the vitamin drip as well in his hotel room. It makes sense.
That's why you have to give daps to like people that like MJ, George Michael.
200-day tours.
But Michael Jackson was doing tours that lasted 3-4 months.
Yeah, mad thing.
Do you know how mad that is?
Yeah.
Dancing as well.
A 4-month tour.
Beers. Yeah.
I remember, you're forgetting time zones. So remember, like, you're in the UK now, you fly to Australia, you're there for like 3 days, 4 days, then you're somewhere else again. Your body clock's
Matthew's
you don't know where you are.
with Axel.
Yeah. And it's just
They done Scandinavia, and I think he's come back and they've done like a few of the, like, I'll say like Scunthorpe, Cardiff, all of that, yeah. Matthew was toast after like 2 weeks. Toast!
Yeah,
and they're still going.
And your body needs to get used to it as well.
Imagine YB's and Central seeing them, man.
Hey,
they must be
YB's has said he's tired.
knackered.
Hey, YB's has said he's tired.
What I can imagine, bro, because them man,
dates.
I can't lie to you. In terms of the few artists, yeah, that I look at, yeah, and I see work rate, and I'm like, you know what? And for me, Central C and his team, work rate is ridiculous, yeah. Another one, Rimsey, work rate is ridiculous. There's certain artists that you look at and you're like, I actually see what you're doing, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Deserve it.
You deserve it. Who else is there? I'm trying to think.
Artist-wise.
Artist-wise, yeah. Stormzy is one that when
Stormzy's ready, yeah.
when Stormzy's ready,
You know, he's in the gym. Have you seen him?
No.
I follow one of his boys. One of my boys is his boys in it, so they go gym together. But I see him benching like 120 today. I think it got like 8 reps clean, at calm. Like I was looking at the play like, is that a 20? 2 20s and a 10.
It might have been a 10 still.
Yo, dumb, nah. 120 still, just clean. And then
But Stormzy, you can see he's big. He's big,
he's beefing up still. Can't lie.
It's crazy because when he first started training, I actually introduced him to his first PT. So when he first started when he was doing the music thing, when he was going on his first tour, he was like, I need to get his
dreamer disease.
Hendrix. Yeah, around them times. So you know Hendrix, Superman, HF.
Yeah.
Or you know Hendrix.
Yeah.
Hendrix, so he was literally his first.
Oh yeah, I know Hendrix.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
Hendrix. What's his name again?
Superman.
Yeah, but he used to do raves. Smoker. That's his name, Smoker.
Oh, swear. You know him
Yeah,
from back
man.
then?
Smoker used to do raves. He used to go Luton, innit? He go Luton or Bedford.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
now.
Smoker used to do raves, but the Smoker's changing that. He used to do smoker raves. He used to do traffic light raves and that. Yeah, that's how I met Smoker, because I DJ'd in Bedford for, it was
And
me.
he's just stupid hench now as a PT.
If it's the same brother that
I don't know.
it's the same brother,
Might
yeah.
be a different person.
And he had a rave. I'm going to clip this so he sees it, yeah. But he had, I'm sure it's Smoker, yeah. He had a rave in Bedford, and I DJ'd, and I think it was me, Crazy Titch,
Well, you're going way back.
And someone else, yeah, me Crazy Titch. I can't remember who else was on the set. Someone else was on the set.
I don't think same person.
It's him.
Oh, him.
Yeah, Smoker. Smoker's rave. Yeah. And I DJ'd, I remember. Yeah, Bedford.
Yeah, he was, Stormzy's first PT proper.
Yeah, Smoker.
Yeah, because at the time, Stormzy was like, remember he was joking. He was like, yeah, man hit the stage and he was out of breath. So it was like, he needs to get into shape, essentially.
And Stormzy's knees are high when man's on stage,
bro. He did them high knees.
Hella step overs, man. You get me?
Needs to be.
He cracks me up, man. You get me?
So you got a man in shape. But yeah, I was going to say about raves as well, parties and stuff as well. I feel like there's a bit of entitlement with people when it comes to these things. And I was like, when you go raving, bro, it's just one of those things where, like Tazer said, it could go any way when you get to, you know what I mean, a rave, a dance. And that's why one thing a lot of people don't realize about a lot of clubs and places you go to, they're registered as members clubs. You know what I mean? Members, it's a members only type situation where, you know what I mean? So essentially, that's why they can turn you away. Because they say we can allow who we want to allow in, and we can turn away who we want to turn away. And that's just one of those things you kind of have to take in when you go to certain places.
It's just I'm just focusing on the celebrity one, the celebrity nights. Yeah, when you're going to them kind of nights, there everybody
Just
needs
even
to understand
then, bro,
that it's not a guarantee that you're getting in. So if you're taking the risk of getting dressed and all of that good stuff, and also money talks. So if you're going there, you're not spending dough. Like, what is your No, why are you priority?
No, but you know what?
Why should we let you in?
I hear what you're saying, Taze, but I don't think people realise. I think we need to emphasise that these parties are not put on. Shout out my guys at Shubs and Eventbrite. This is not those raves. This is not a promoter. Although a promoter is trying to make money, yes, but remember, as you said, he's had to pay Chris Brown and Madness to appear.
So he's trying to make his money.
He's
back.
trying to make as much money as he can. So it's about selling.
There's no friends. There's no bro. I mean,
it's about selling tables to the highest bidder. And also as well, remember, by 12 midnight, this place is capacity. You're rolling in with your girls thinking you're going to get in at 12:30. Brother, this ain't one of those raves that fill up slowly.
And also, and I'm only saying this because this is what actually happens, yeah? There's some girls who are willing to skin out front to get in. As opposed to you on the door.
Girls, that's the competition. No,
I'm just saying, like, it's true. Some girls are willing to skin out front.
Bro, you know certain
you
girls
know the security that will be
killing
like,
the security in the back.
Give me your number. Security is the one getting her in because she's told him that, yeah, cool, I'll give you some. Security's thinking, yo, might be my, hey, man, them. Yo, this group here, let them in. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the girl's just going to go in. But I'm seeing girls standing at the door talking about, oh my God, I'm so close to Chris Brown. You've had to Zoom ×5. He can't see you. You see what I'm saying? But that's what they're willing to do. And we know Stush Girl, I don't know who the girls are, I'm just saying, I'm just speaking of a girl, no one in particular, yeah? You want to do Stush Girl like you'd normally do West End at a Chris Brown rave, then you're not getting in. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong, I'm just saying that's the rule of that game. That's why you don't see the man them go in there, because once we've clocked that, it's long.
But you know the difference is between men and women, yeah? It's like we understand the game, it's like you lot don't.
Yeah.
Do you know, but the reason why they don't understand the game is because whenever they go raving, it's either they get in free,
that's where the entitlement.
Or
the drinks are paid for,
or they don't really pay.
It.
If you're a pretty girl, someone's gonna buy you a drink maybe.
In those spaces, in those, West End.
No, I'm just saying in raves in general, even if it's like a normal rave, like maybe even if it's like a Lux, a Faded, a DOT, whatever, chances are if you're nice, a man might talk to you, or you might see a bread on the table that might give you, do you know what I'm saying?
Right,
So in your mind,
that's how it's supposed to go.
This raving environment is very easy to get into, to navigate whatever. Whereas a man, even them raves, we're like, table, whatever, we understand. So we know what we need to do to get into rave.
You could have paid for a table and, like you said, not get your table.
Bro, you could, but and also them nights there, the upsell's mad. You know, normally you go to this venue, the bottles are £2. Because Chris Brown's hosting tonight, bottles are £5. You see what I'm saying? There's that kind of night. So imagine you're in there thinking, bro, we just spent about 5 bags, and then there's a girl in there giving you attitude. You're gonna be looking at her like, okay, come off the table then.
There's a girl
your
saying,
tolerance is gonna be a lot thinner.
There's a girl saying, "Can I sit at your table? My feet are hurting."
No.
It's impossible.
Fuck off.
You better cut your feet off.
Hey, Bob hates those ones, you know.
Cut your feet off, bro.
One girl called me.
Oh, my
One
God.
girl called me. I was in my yard. She said, Taze, you're right. I'm just in the smoking area at some rave. I see your boy Marv. I said, yeah, all right, cool. She goes, do you mind messaging him? I said, why? What happened? She goes, basically, me and my girls are wearing heels and we want to sit down. I said, what? You want me to message Marv to say, yo, you're my brethren, go on his table and sit down? She goes, yeah, if you could. I said, yeah. I just put the phone down, man. What's going on? And I know, Marv.
You're like, I'm not phoning my boy. I'm not doing
I didn't message. No, I think I messaged you after.
You're like, I'm not doing that. Because there's certain things people will request of you and you're like, I'm not going to embarrass
Do you
you.
not put that? You know
how mad that is,
like, no, but girls believe this shit's free. Like,
because it's free for them.
No, but
so that's how they see it. So they just assume this fell from heaven.
no, I hear you, but my thing is this, yeah, like, and they look at it like it's like you're being
bad mind
or immature for not letting them sit at your table. This is my area.
You ain't putting on this.
Let me like simplify it for you. This table is my body. That body of Christ. You know that Jesus, like this table is my body. I don't want anyone touching it. Only people that can touch it are people that I want to touch it. You're not someone on to touch it. You can't come in.
But you know what's funny though?
I've
noticed in these situations, yeah, when I speak to my brethren about it, you've got to flip it on them. So I said to my brethren, imagine you've gone out with your girls, yeah, and you lot have got a section, and I just come and I just eggs up myself and I'm just in there because me and you know each other. She's like, well, yeah, Tazer, that would be fine. I said, no, it won't. No, it because now all the dudes are thinking you're with me. Any dude that wanted to come and entertain you or the girls, whatever, they probably think, nah, Tazer's over there, let's avoid.
Nah,
but the chicks are looking at it like, her babes, your friend didn't pay like no drinks.
No, but the difference...
yeah,
but Tazer, the problem is, when you use that example, the reason why it doesn't work is because you are a wavy dude, Taze.
No, but that doesn't mean I should step in your space.
I didn't say you're saying that.
Yeah, the girl could be wavy though, still.
No, but chances are, if the girl is... Save me there, boy. Shade bro.
Well, chance of the girls wavy, you let her on the table. But you said chance of the girls wavy, you let her on. No, but it depends on who you're entertaining that night, though.
I hear you, but I'm just saying, for example, it's like, if the girl is like one of your brethren that you're cool with, chances are you probably won't mind her coming to the table because you're that cool with her.
Okay, let me give you an example,
If it's a girl that's buff and you're trying to ting with, cool. But if it's a girl that like, not that you don't care about, but it's a girl that's like, we're all right, but we're not in that space. You can't come on the table.
Okay, let me give you an example. Just the name. Cyan can come on my table because Cyan knows what time it is, and Cyan would, and she comes on the table and she behaves. Like when I say behave, I don't mean that these are the rules. She just knows how to navigate. She's that man them. Whereas some girls will come on your table and other girls don't want to come on your table because this girl's on the table and she's acting off, and you can't see it because you're the dude just vibes in. But there's a girl behind you, standing beside you, that's spare standoffish to all the babes.
Or some girls will come on your table and bring half a Lucian with them, bruv. Why have you come and there's 18 girls with you?
You're like,
are you taking the piss?
No.
Like, what's going on?
And they're reaching for the bottle.
Brother, and the thing is, and you know what I don't like? Do you know what I hate on tables, yeah? When girls come on your table and they're frown up. Allow me, man. You've
Throw it up.
Frowned up like you're frowning, like you're just...
What's it? Yo, get the jiggy on, man. What's going on?
I hate it. But when girls come on the table, and it's like they're doing you a favor by being on your table. Like there's 3 or 4 of them sitting down, they're just chilling, like they're not dancing, like there's no vibe. It's like, brother,
move.
Do you know the space you're taking? Someone in this party that is on driving the boat can take this space. If you don't get out of here, man, shit, know what I'm saying? Hey. But the thing is, girls will make it trivial, like, you man will... No, I've come to this place to I want a vibe. Remember, if I don't want a table, I'll come in, I'll just chill in the corner. It'll be a quick in and out thing. If I bought a table, it means I want to enjoy it, I want to crack joke, I want to chill with the man them, whatever happens, innit? You can't come on the table and just take up... Remember, the space you're taking up, I can't... You know what I'm saying?
I remember I went to one event, yeah. I don't want to say the name, yeah, but it was in Proud Embankment, actually. And... because the rave wasn't busy yet, they've allowed these group of girls to sit on an empty table. But the guy who's bought the table is on his way. And he's one of my boys. So when he's got there, he's obviously said to security, yo, this is my table. And he just stood there. Like, I'm not going to tell these girls to leave. You'll have to tell them to leave. So security's tapping the girl saying, yo, you got to leave. One girl stood up, goes, this is my table. They're like, how? Show us how this is your table. Because I've been sitting here. So, because my jacket is there. So, this guy's bought the table. You're going to have to leave. She's not trying to leave. It got to the point where the promoters had to come over because security didn't want to touch her. So the promoters were just bare aggy, just ushered her off the table. She's causing a scene now. But it's like, in your heart of hearts, you know you didn't pay for this table.
Remember, but you man have just said it, you and Keith said it. They don't know about table. These girls don't know how tables work. She sees it as... I've sat on it first.
I've claimed it.
What's it? Keepers, jeepers. What's that saying?
Finders, keepers.
That's it, finders, keepers.
This ain't the TFO, this ain't the train. What do you mean?
That's what it is. She's freaking finders, keepers, bro.
Nah. A man's paid 2 bags for the table. Move, man. What? And it's not me that's going to tell you to move. It's someone else. Because this type of person that will be drunk, be rude and throw a drink on you.
Boy,
That's ridiculous.
And then remember tomorrow that, oh, by the way, I'm sorry I was drunk.
Taze,
The
I told
damage
you,
is done.
At the end of the day, Taze, I'm richer than OT Genesis.
Hey. So that was a sicko.
Brother,
Of all the rappers, you know.
brother, OT Genesis, you know.
He looked at my man like, you what?
Hey, I was going to say, so just to change the subject, yeah.